Ama Bembe donna yamala kono Yamate dunna fengono Bembe donna yamala kono Yamate dunna fengono Yama yama yama. Tell me your name. Esteban. Listen very closely, Esteban. You listening? Barakalata, Mawen Esteban mi. Barakalata, Fadiala. Yama, yama, yama. What's your name? Cassandra. Listen very closely, Cassandra. Are you listening? Barakalata, Mawen Cassandra mi. Barakalata, Fadiala. Yama, yama, yama. Bembe donna, yama lekono. Yamate dunna fengono. Yama, yama, yama. Okay, before I start, allow me to introduce myself again, okay? My name is Asha's Baba. Everyone say that. Asha's. Oh, wait a minute. After me. Asha's Baba. Okay, that was good. Now, before I start, what I want to do, I want to explain the name to you, because whenever they say, here's our storyteller, Asha's Baba, everyone, they look at me and they go like this. So I'm going to tell you the meaning of my name. Here, okay, the word Asha comes from a language in East Africa known as Kiswahili. And what the word Asha means is life, okay? The second word, Baba. Now, even if you don't speak one of the 800 languages which come from the continent of Africa, some of you know what this means, okay? Don't say it out loud. But if you know what it means, when I say this word again, raise your hand. Baba. How many people know? 1, 2, 3, 4 people? Only 4 people know what Baba means? Okay, listen. I'm going to give you guys a hint to see if you can figure it out. Okay, here's your hint. Asha, okay, means life. But Asha is also my 13-year-old daughter. Now, I am Asha's Baba. Now how many people know what it means? Oh, now everybody. What does Baba mean? Father, right. Because my job of being a storyteller is important to me, but the job that I love more than anything in the world is being a dad. So whenever I go anywhere, I always introduce myself as my daughter's father, or Asha's Baba. So now you know what it means. Now, here's the second thing we're going to do, okay? Sometimes when I travel, I have a tendency to do something that I do when I'm in Africa, okay? In the middle of talking, or even while I'm singing, I might stop and say the words, Batio Bati. Okay. anytime you hear me say the words bati or bati, you all say ba-ti. Here's what we're going to do. The language I was singing in is called Bambara or Bambara. I'm going to teach you guys a little Bambara, okay? Bambara is only one of the more than 800 languages from West Africa, but all you have to do is repeat what I say. I'll tell you what it means later. Everybody, okay? I want every kid in here saying these words, even the big kids who pay bills over there, okay? Okay? Yeah, Jalia. Yeah. Okay, repeat. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka. Jalia da. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, one more time. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka. Jalia da. Okay, now, you're doing really good, so let's put the last two phrases together, okay? Don't be afraid. You can do this. We can do this. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Last two phrases together. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka. Perfect. Now, it's a song, so we have to sing it. Okay, I'm going to sing. You sing after me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka Jalia. Okay, that's what it should sound like. Now, one more time. Take it down. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka. Now, I'm going to play the music for Jalia on my harp, my storytelling harp. And when you hear me sing those words, everyone in here repeat those words, okay? Okay, bati o bati. Now, if I sing a whole bunch of other words, do not try to repeat all the other words, okay? Here we go. Ambiasi nana, ambiasi nana, ambiasi nana, kumbemba jeli museling jelekel, ambiasi nana. Bula bula julula, ibula bula kora juluma. Ambiasi nana, kumbemba jeli museling jelekel, ambiasi nana. Here comes your part. Everybody wake up. Here we go. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, yeah. Alaleka Jalia da. That's it. A little louder. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka Jalia. Ambiasi nana kumbemba jeli museling jelekel. Ambiasi nana. I'm going to share a story with you guys today. Something that happened so long ago. Your parents, they don't remember. Your grandparents, they don't remember. Your great-grandparents and even your great-great-grandparents had forgotten. This is something that happened so long ago, no one remembers. You see, there was a time where all the animals had to share everything, including food. And there was only one place on this earth where all of the animals could get something to eat. This place was watched over by one man. Some of you may have heard of him. His name is Anansi. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka Jalia. Now, Anansi watched over the food, but something you have to realize is Anansi did not like to share. He was greedy. He wanted everything for himself. So he figured out a way that he could have all of the food. You see, Anansi went to go visit a very magical wizard who gave him a spell. Would you guys like to know this magical spell? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share it with you. You see, if Anansi could use this spell, the animals who he got to use it would disappear. Here was the magic spell. All he had to do was to get an animal to count to the number 4, and they would disappear. So he got 4 large rocks, put them where all the animals came for their food. And the first animal to show up for his food was, anyone want to guess? Who was the first animal? What was it? First animal was a what? What animal was it? Give me an animal, any animal. What was it? A zebra. Give him a hand. Good guess. Very good guess. Yeah, Dahlia. Yeah, Dahlia. Alaleka Dahlia da. Alaleka da. Zebra came in and he ran and he said, Anansi, I'm hungry. I would like my food right now. Anansi said, before I can give you anything to eat, you must count the number of stones that are over there. Zebra said, well, that's easy for a smart animal like me, and he began to count. He said, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Zebra disappeared. Ooh, the magic spell was working. The next animal to show up wanting food from Anansi was, you had your hand up first, what was it? A lion! Give him a hand. Good guess. Yes. Lion came in and he said, Anansi, give me something to eat right now. Anansi said, before I can give you anything to eat, you must count the number of stones that are right there. Lion said, well, that's easy for a smart animal like me, and he began to count. Lion, he said, 1, 2, 3, 4. And lion disappeared. Oh, this is working really well for Anansi. Every animal who came for food was disappearing, so he wouldn't have to share. The next animal to come was, let's go with a lady. We used 2 guys. Yes. A giraffe. Give her a hand. Very good guess. Well, you see, Giraffe had come all the way from East Africa, and he was tired. He had run, and he was huffing and puffing. And when he got there, he sat down on the last stone. And he was tired. He said, Anansi, would you please bring me something to eat? Anansi said, before I can give you anything to eat, you must count the number of stones. Giraffe looked at the stones, and he said, well, that's easy for a smart animal like me. And he began to count. He said, 1, 2, 3, and the one I'm sitting on. Anansi said, you silly giraffe, that's not how you count. Try again. So Giraffe said, okay, I'll count again. And he began to count. Giraffe looked at the rocks and he began to count. He said, 1, 2, 3, and the one I'm sitting on. Anansi got very upset with Giraffe. He said, Giraffe, you don't know how to count. He said, get off of that stone and I'll show you how. He said, this is how you do it. And Anansi began to count. Anansi looked at the stones and Anansi said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And Anansi disappeared. Here we go. Yeah, Jalia. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka Jalia da. Alaleka Jalia. One time, real low. I want to hear real, almost a whisper. Here we go. Yeah, Jalia. Alaleka Jalia da. Give yourselves a hand. You guys are wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Batil bati, ba ti. So you guys forgot. Batil bati, ba. And everyone.